Hey everybody, welcome back to Sounds Like a Drum, Cadence Independent Media Production, Holiday Edition. We have had a lot of cool products through here in the last year, and we wanted to share some with you that could be for the drummer in your life this holiday season. Even if you're the drummer in your life, it's 7 cool things under $50. For those of you like me who aren't exactly on the scout for another $1,000 thing to add to our kit, thinking a little bit more budget-minded this year, we went through all the different things that we've been using here this year to get kind of extra interesting sounds, break things up a little bit, keep ourselves entertained while we're shedding in the basement, and we decided to share them with you. And they are all under $50, and we're basically just super excited to show you some things to get this Christmas. First up, something you've probably seen a whole bunch in little clips that we've made on here is the Drumgees. These are awesome little devices for basically holding things down onto the drum heads on your kit so that anything you might want to place on there doesn't go flying off. There's a boatload of variations inside of this product. In addition to being for regular drums like this or for your bass drum, there's all sorts of things you can clip on, tons of accessories, jingle things, ways to hook it on to a cymbal and use it as a jingler that way. Muffling, you can attach little splash cymbals to it. It's super duper versatile, very, very affordable. You can make it into whatever you want it to be. And they're small that they actually fit right in the stocking. Number 2. BootyShakers. This is something that I heard about for a long time. We'd seen a lot of stuff online about them before. I had never seen them until we got to have some here to check out with the kit in the studio. The proof is in the pudding. They really, really, really work. And there's 2 variations. There's this guy for your floor tom. Just basically stick the leg in there, give you ridiculous sustain no matter what floor tom you have, no matter how it's behaving. This will tell you exactly what your drum really sounds like. And the other one goes on snare stands for if you want to have more sustain out of your snare drum or you want to have more sustain out of your rack tom, just a bigger sound, even things out. They Velcro right on. Couldn't be simpler. Lightweight, affordable, also fits in the stocking. Number 3, a personal favorite of mine, super versatile, though you may not realize it, ankle bells. For years, I saw jazz drummers that I liked putting these things on their snare drums or on their hi-hats or even draping them on cymbals. They look like a one-trick pony. They're super not. They do a totally different thing depending on where you place them. And you can also just use them as a percussion device or a noisemaker the way they were intended in the first place. There's a good chance you've seen these in Instagram posts and different sort of like drummer-centric videos where people are doing a lot of stacking and a lot of mixing of different percussion elements into their traditional drum set. And basically, this is what they are. They're just bells that are meant to be tied onto your ankle for dancers, things like that. Number 4, big fat snare drum. I feel like this is something that most people, certainly anyone who's been watching our show, but most people that watch drum videos on the internet have seen. It's basically a thing to alter the sound of your snare drum or a tom if you put it on there. It's kind of like bringing an extra snare drum with you, or frankly, another tom with you that just immediately completely changes the sound. It's another product with a lot of variations. They all sound extremely different. I have my personal favorites. You will too when you check them out if you haven't already. Highly recommend, great bang for the buck. I never get sick of them. Next up, something that's here with us every single day that we shoot here, EarPeace earplugs. Whether you're talking about the regular musician set or the musician pro, these are things that we live with every day. They save our ears. They keep us safe. They'll keep yours safe too. They are a sound investment. They're still affordable. They still fit in the stocking. I can't say enough about them. It's one of my favorite things that we get to have and experiment with here. Whether you're talking about the standard musician set or the musician pro set, you're talking about excellent clarity, excellent presence, low end, high end. It really makes it feel like you're not wearing earplugs at all. It's the only set that I've ever used that made me feel that way. It makes me want to practice and allows me to make noise for way longer than I would if I didn't have them in. A crowd favorite, the Ching ring. There's a gazillion kinds of them. I'm partial to the Keplinger ones. I've been friends with Greg for years. These are another thing that basically you can put anywhere on the set. They make everything sound slightly different. You can get tambourine on your backbeats. You can get tambourine on your hi-hat. There are custom models. There are standard models. There's a lot of one-off things that you could find if you dig on the internet a little bit. Also very affordable. Something that's never not in my cymbal bag. And now maybe my favorite of them all, the INDe snare strainer. I love Ludwig snare drums. I love Ludwig snare mechanisms. This is basically the most elevated version of like a P83 design that I've ever seen. It keeps everything exactly where I put it. It has a nice click when you turn it. They also have great adjustable butt plates, so you can replace the one on your drum like I did on this one right here if the old one is screwed up or strips out or something like that. It makes it feel like a new drum. It sounds better, which is a bananas thing to say about a snare wire system, but it really, really does. Easy to retrofit. It's a screwdriver. Really, it turned this drum into my favorite all over again. Something that makes this particular mechanism super great is that it fits on a lot of drums. Both sides are adjustable for the screw spacing, and it makes it really likely that if you are getting this for somebody and you're not familiar with their drums, the likelihood that it's going to fit is extremely high. Takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Now, this is a holiday special because the holidays are coming up, but these are really great things to have any time of the year. These are stuff that we use every single day that we're here. It's for keeping us inspired, keeping us excited about playing, giving us new ideas, or just when we're horsing around here and trying out things. Staying inspired is a huge part of playing drums, and these little things, they're not too expensive. They still keep us entertained. I've had some of these for years now. We still use them all the time. And basically, I can't imagine anybody not loving any one of these things. It's also important to mention that none of these products or companies are sponsoring this episode at all. They don't know that we're doing this. These are strictly the things, and this isn't all of the things that have come through this year, but these are strictly the things that we have actually grown to love, that have grown on us, and that when we're not filming, we use. Just because they're fun, And my favorite kind of gift is one that is fun for a long time and that also helps me make music and be psyched about hitting the drums, and these tick all the boxes. That about wraps it up. I hope you saw something that you liked on here or something that you think the drummer in your life might like. Again, even if that's you. Do follow the links, check out these products, check out what they can do. They're a ton of fun. These are really just our favorite things that we wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell below so you hear about our new videos. We're still doing them every Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, along with mountains of things on the Patreon, extra videos, cymbal series, upcoming series that are still under wraps that we're psyched about and trying to figure out how to do. And lastly, let us know in the comments what you want for the holidays. I definitely have a mental list in my mind of things that I've been starting to look at on the internet and chase the sales, and yeah, we're all curious.